Alright, another fight against this douchebag. It's no problem because now I'm gonna show you how to take on Arlo yet again because I have made 2 other videos actually showcasing some teams that are good against Arlo, and the main comment was essentially that, you know, some of you guys didn't have Melmetal, who I would say was the key to victory in the most recent Arlo video. So now check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have 2 different other teams of 3 Pokemon for your party. This means a total of 6 that can work and beat Arlo here. Look at his glasses glitching like that. So this first team that you're gonna see right here is gonna start off with Rhyperior. I do have mine powered up like crazy, but you basically can get all of these Pokemon from Super Effective Week. Now, I guess that's pretty much close to over, but I'm hoping that you caught your fair share of Rhyhorn. They were crazy where I'm from. I mean, hopefully for everybody. But you're gonna see that essentially I have rock moves on it right here, as you should, against the Scyther. Now, Scyther is really, I feel, the main obstacle to Arlo. Once you get past Scyther, it's like you just kind of have to make sure that you still have enough life and enough fight inside you and your team right here. So check this out. We're gonna try to get his shields down, of course, so that's kind of the first thing. You really don't need to get this excellent when you know he's gonna shield or whatever, but after he shields, then try to get as excellent as possible. But look at how low he is already on the health right there. Can't really touch Rhyperior. Sure, mine is powered up like pretty much all the way. You could probably do this even in the 2000s. I would say get it to the mid 2000s probably though on the CP. Would be really nice to have some good IVs on it too, but if you can't, whatever. So anyway, this Arlo team, by the way, it does have the Magnezone in the middle. I thought it was much harder on the last video. You know, some of you guys were saying, well, it's really hard when he's got this Magnezone and Charizard and whatever he's got, but let me tell you, with the teams that I'm showing you, basically, it was much harder when he had Gyarados in the middle. So I think this one should actually be smooth sailing, to be honest. And now Magnezone is going to be resistant to rock, but it's okay. We're gonna, you know, our Rhyperior is about to faint, so we might as well get off another Stone Edge, even if it's not going to be super effective. You know, get it while the Rhyhorn is still alive. But honestly, it'll live for a little bit longer because Magnezone also is not going to be strong against Rhyhorn. You know, the rock versus electric type, you're very well set right there. Now, Mamoswine really wasn't even a good option for this necessarily because ice is also not good against the Magnezone right here, so this won't be very effective at all either. Now, the good thing about this video is that, like, you know, I have 2 other videos for really optimized teams, like really great teams. The typings are all on point and everything like that. This can show you, basically, this video right here is not only going to give you 2 different teams in one video, but it's also showing you that, hey, you can still beat him when your typings aren't even the best. You know what I mean? So like here we are with Mamoswine, still alive, surprisingly, up until the Scizor right here. So this is where, you know, your anchor really should be, is Blaziken right here. Just fire types just unload on Scizor and can sometimes beat him in basically one charge move even. So if you start the battle with Scizor with one charge move already there, you're pretty much done, you know? I've got Blast Burn, of course, queued up on Blaziken right there. So again, believe me, I know that this is not like, you know, I feel like someone in the comments is not going to have seen the last 2 Arlo videos that I've done. They will be in the description or in the top pinned comment. All those places, you can find them. But they would tell me like, hey, that's not the best team to use. And I absolutely know that. The reason that we're doing this video once again is to show those of you who don't have Melmetal, don't have something that's really optimal for going up against Arlo. We're showing you another possibility, and it was one that you could get all of those Pokemon, Mamoswine, Rhyperior, Blaziken, all of their first stage evolutions were Pokemon that were spawning a lot more with Super Effective Week just recently happening. So I hope that you guys got some of those. Now let's say you didn't. Well, I got another team right here for you, and it's honestly, once again, this is not a fully optimized team. They're not even all fully powered up. Like you can see that Regirock at the beginning is still in the 1900 range. So I guess is it clear that I'm kind of drilling home the point that like some of these Pokemon right here are accessible to a lot more players. We're not just talking about, oh, you have to have Melmetal or Golem or something like that. So you can see that this Regirock is getting torn apart right here. It just can't really attack fast enough. I can't really get a charge move off well enough, and its charge move is really bad. It's actually, well, for this fight, we should say, it's got Focus Blast right there. So that's going to take a long time to charge that energy up. So you would probably think like, oh man, this is just terrible. He's actually only on one little last strand of life, so we are not going to waste a shield on that. We're going to let the Scyther go ahead and do that, and we're going to throw in Entei. Now, notice that, of course, this is a thing that I discussed in my last Arlo video. Again, links will be everywhere for you. But you notice that we'll do it again, too, with Flamethrower right here. But whenever the Team Go Rocket Pokemon attacks, or whenever you do your charge move, basically, when I say they attack, I mean they do their charge move, they're not going to resume attacking for a good, like, 3 seconds. It's just about 3 seconds. So look, when he throws in his Magnezone, look, it's not hitting me right now. Okay, there it goes. It's going to hit me, so I'm going to go ahead and use the charge move right there. That essentially stops him right in his tracks, and he can't, hit me right now, of course, because I'm going to do my charge move. So then look, he's going to shield it, but watch what happens. He's not going to attack. And because I've been attacking that whole time, I actually have enough energy to do another Flamethrower right here on Entei. And so yet again, just to drill home the point that this is not, this is not Blast Burn, so it's not like the most optimal fire move or whatever. At least it is a 2-bar charge move rather than 1 long bar. But you saw that I'm just sitting here taking advantage of the points when you think that they are going to attack, use that 3 seconds of waiting. So here we go. We're going to use our charge move. This actually might knock it out. And here we go. Let's see. I don't even think I got that excellent. So we're going to throw that off. So yeah, he's just like 1 hit down. He's not going to hit me because I just did a charge move. Had to wait 3 seconds. So this Scizor is going to come in right here. I'm already attacking it. It can't do anything until a good 3 seconds have gone by. I'm going to do my charge attack. We'll get an excellent, I think, on Flamethrower right here. And really, that should do it, honestly, because Scizor just completely vulnerable to fire. I mean, like, massively. So would you look at that? I didn't even have to bring out our Charizard right there. That was on our anchor spot. So that just goes to show you, really Entei almost took that whole battle. We just kind of had Regirock to do some, I guess, take some damage and do a little bit. So please, especially check out the most recent Arlo video if you have not seen that, because it teaches the technique about how their Pokemon are going to wait 3 seconds whenever you do a charge move, they do a charge move, or when anybody switches out. So if you need to do that, I've seen some people employing that method as well. But I'm hoping out of these Pokemon, you're going to have at least 3 of them out of the 6 and decently powered up. I mean, again, we didn't have the Regirock powered up all that much, but that Entei, it was still in the 2000s. The Charizard's still in the 2000s. So I'm letting you know it is doable. Don't let this 30-pound red sandbag intimidate you. You can do it. I believe in you guys. So definitely ask any questions that you may have. And if there's another leader you want me to cover again, we have covered all of the leaders, even Giovanni. Definitely, please let me know. And I'll catch you on the next vid. And thanks for viewing.